Hi, Yasmin here with PC Mall, ready to talk about the latest and greatest in ultrabooks. And I have Dan here from HP, and he's going to be discussing the EliteBook 9470M. So Dan, tell me a little bit about the EliteBook.
Yeah, we are super excited about this product. You notice here I've got the 9470M, which is really the first of its kind. You notice I've got a docked here in its docking station. I'm going to go ahead and undock that, show you a little bit about the product. So a full metal chassis. It follows our EliteBook line. So for many of you who are familiar with EliteBook, it has all those features of being elite. It's got the metal finish, it's military spec tested, meaning we go through a series of tests like dropping it and baking it in ovens. We freeze the unit. We do all sorts of things so we can say that it's a semi-rugged notebook and really built for business. Also, you're going to have a larger touchpad, but then as we get around the product, you'll see that it has all the commercial ports that we're looking for, like even it has an SC slot. You've got full USB 3.0. Also featuring things like VGA, and you can see a proprietary docking port, display port, the ability to connect through my RJ45, all at about 18 millimeters. So a very thin profile, but also giving me that rugged feel of an EliteBook.
Great, great. And who's the target user for the EliteBook?
Yeah, so by far this notebook is targeted to a commercial user. There's a lot of ultrabooks in the market. And HP really has that sweet spot where we're saying, hey, we're going after commercial users who want a notebook that's thin and light, but very commercial.
Okay. And what makes it unique for that commercial user?
Yeah, I think it's interesting. In fact, I brought a couple other notebooks here. You'll notice I've got my standard EliteBook. It's about 1.25 inches thick, right? It's kind of almost like a behemoth when you compare it to these other notebooks. We launched the Spectre XT, but really what we're trying to do with the Folio is bring that Folio 14 9470M and blending the best of both worlds. This is very much a consumer notebook, where this is a full-blown commercial notebook, but when you look at this brand new notebook, it's bringing the best of commercial and consumer together so we can have that customer who says, I want that EliteBook, but I want it to dock and I want it to be able to have a removable battery. So you notice here I can easily take out my battery, which you can't do on most ultrabooks. I can service the full unit. And these are things that commercial customers have been begging for on a unit like this, but we haven't been able to provide it. Where finally we have a commercial solution where we've got all that flexibility, configurability, go all the way up to an i7 with vPro, where before we've been limited on RAM, we've been limited on hard drives. Now we can do all that with one notebook.
Wow, thank you so much. That's great information. Well, thank you, Dan, for coming in and taking the time to educate us about the EliteBook. Thank you so much.
Thank you.